There's concern the Gulf oil spill could hurt Canadian wildlife. Melanie Nagy explains how.
It's a spectacular sight. Tens of thousands of northern gannets circle the rocky cliffs of Newfoundland's Cape St. Mary's, a scene tourists flock to every year.
I'm really excited about seeing the birds.
But this year the excitement is overshadowed by a growing concern.
There might not be any gannets here next year.
Northern gannets nest here in the summer, but come winter they spend their time in the Gulf of Mexico feeding. The worry is that when they leave here, they'll be heading straight into oil-infested water. Bill Montevecchi is a seabird expert here in Newfoundland. He says gannets are extremely sensitive to environmental conditions.
It shuts down their oil glands, they ingest it, there's toxic consequences.
And it's not just the northern gannets people are worried about. There are hundreds of thousands of seabirds currently nesting along Newfoundland's coast. While many won't pass through the Gulf, much of the food they consume does.
These birds would eventually rely on food that could have passed through.
Come through the food chain.
Joe O'Brien is an eco-tour operator. Seabirds are a big part of his business. If the birds don't return, he fears there will be fewer tourists.
We always depend on the sea, whether it be guests that we take out on the sea or bounty that comes in from the sea. So the sea is our life in Newfoundland.
Migratory birds in the area will leave here come September. Biologists and Environment Canada say they'll monitor the impact of the oil spill on the birds. But as for what the exact impact will be and just how many birds, if any, will return, answers that likely won't be able to come till next year. Melanie Nagy, CBC News, Witless Bay, Newfoundland.